Welcome to the third episode of Seniors Moment. We want to welcome our audience and all the band of the Hummer and Strummer band, or group of Los Gatos, and and the leader, Mr. Phil Lenihan. We're going to have an exciting program today for the audience, for our audience. In the past decade, a big, strong resurgence in the interest of ukulele in the U.S. has taken place. So today we have by the way, I'm the co-host, Charlie, and this...
Yes, Mayo. It's me. That's Charlie.
Yeah, okay. We have a very special person that is with us today to tell us about ukulele and also about the group that he's leading. So, welcome, Phil, to our show.
Thank you very much. It's fun to be here, and thank you for the invitation. And yes, I am the alleged leader of the Hummers and Strummers from Saratoga. And before we start, I have a little ceremony to perform.
Of course.
We'd like to introduce you, and you are now official members of the Hummers and Strummers.
Oh, thank you very
You
much.
will receive your own kazoo. And we expect you to be kazooing in the second part of the show.
I've never had a kazoo.
Well,
I didn't even know what it was.
Well, you just take the wide part and hum.
Oh, okay.
And we'll do that during the other part.
Okay, good.
So basically, let's start where I came from in ukuleles.
Yes.
Okay.
I started in high school. Arthur Godfrey was on television,
Yeah, I remember him.
and Arthur Godfrey was giving lessons.
Yes.
And he had a plastic ukulele that I bought. And I learned to play that, and I bought books that had pictures of the chords in them, because I didn't understand what C7th and C minors and all that meant.
Phil.
So
I remember
played,
that, yeah.
I played from the pictures.
Me too.
And then, I don't remember how I got them, but I wound up with two tenor banjos, but I strung them as ukuleles. So I played those for many years, played with the kids, played when they had folk songs at church. I was a banjo player.
Fun. Okay.
And banjo's allowed, so you put a mute on it in the beginning, and when everybody's leading, you take the mute out and you send them out roaring. And then it fell into disuse because getting a banjo out of the closet and finding the music and doing everything. And in 2013, I saw an ad, an article in the newspaper about a bunch of ukulele players that get together in a coffee shop in Mountain View.
Right.
80 ukulele players got together in there.
That's
So
quite a group.
for about a year, I had that article on my desk, and I finally got up enough courage to call the guy up and says, what do I have to do to be in your group? He says, show up. So he did, and he lumped me ukulele in the book, and I started playing, and then it went up from there. And I sold the banjos and got a uke, which I'll be playing today. It's a nice solid mahogany.
And Phil, no lessons? You never took a lesson?
No, I don't remember how Arthur Godfrey taught me.
Yeah. I remember Arthur Godfrey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
back in-
now-
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, so now I'm an alleged ukulele player and have great fun at it. It's a great fun instrument.
It's
Yes.
a wonderful instrument. Tell us about the history and
Oh,
Could you tell us a little bit about the ukulele, how it came about,
Oh, the ukulele, let me double check my notes here. It was brought over to Hawaii by the Portuguese. And the Portuguese were coming over as laborers. So the Hawaiians took a great interest in it, and they watched them play their version of a ukulele, which is a short little instrument. And because the guy's fingers were going all over the place playing it, they called it ukulele, which means dancing flea.
Oh,
That's
interesting.
where the words came
Yes.
from. So then at the, what it was called, the Panama Transatlantic Pacific show in San Francisco in 1916, Hawaii had a building or an exhibit. And they started playing Hawaiian music. And from there on, it just took off.
Yeah.
And actually, over at the California Historic Museum at the Yanza College in 16, they had me bring in 32 ukulele players to play their fundraiser.
Oh my gosh.
So we
perfect,
played
yeah.
at the outside and the fundraiser was at the inside. But everybody keep leaving the fundraiser, coming out to hear the ukulele players because we had
We know
song
why.
sheets all over the tables.
Beautiful.
So now there's ukuleles are all over the place, and there's
Right.
quite a few groups.
Phil, that wasn't the World's Fair, was
Yes,
it?
it was.
Oh, the San Fran. Oh, that
Pan
was
Pacific.
a colossal doings.
Yes,
That was an honor to be with them.
that's right. I think it was on Treasure Island, wasn't
Was
it?
on
And
Treasure
and
Island.
They filled it. They filled
Yes.
in Treasure Island.
Yes,
And it's
I
still
remember when they
sinking.
were building the bridge across.
Yes.
I bet some of you do too.
I don't.
Well, that's because you're a baby.
Yeah, that's how it really got started. Ukuleles come in various sizes.
Yes.
This is a mini. It's the smallest size. This one is a very economical one, and I happen to like it very much. Other ones are sold as toys, and this is at the top end of toys, and just going into playable ukuleles.
Oh my.
And the other sizes are concert is about here, and tenor is about here. And we have them dispersed among our group. We also have 2 ukulele banjos.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
banjos, yes.
And so they're fun to play. Yeah, Rosalie always wanted to play a banjo, so she gave up her ukulele and started playing the banjo. And then I had a friend who got a tenor banjo ukulele, and I bought her a concert one. But they're great fun. They sound
Yeah.
pretty much like banjos.
Yeah.
Well, they have a melodic sound that you can't hear anyplace else. And I think it kind of touches your soul, doesn't it? There's something magical about the ukulele, I
Yes.
think.
Yeah. So the group came about when I moved to Saratoga Retirement Community. Oh, by the way,
Okay.
we're from Saratoga.
Oh, all of you. Good for you.
So I was there about a week, and I walked out of my apartment door, and the lady, Ellen, who's in the group right now, came out of her door, and she is carrying what looks like a ukulele case. So I said to her, "How many ukulele players are there around here?" And she says, "1." And I says, "How many does it take to start a group?" She says, 3. I says, "That makes 3 of us." So I put up a notice in the lobby, "We're going to start a ukulele group." And 11 or 12 people showed up, and half of them stayed. I borrowed ukuleles from my friends, and I found a book of just 2 chords, and that's how the group started. And I'm surprised every time I go to practice that they all keep showing up.
That's wonderful. Well,
That's really
Charlie
good.
plays the ukulele and learned as a young person
Yeah.
from a little girl.
Fourth grade. One of my
Fourth grade.
classmates in the 4th grade was from Hawaii, and in fact, I still remember her name. Her name is Hamamoto. So she taught me how to play chords, listen to the music, and then to play along, just playing the chords. And she also taught us, and the people that we hung out with. She also taught us hula, which I couldn't do.
And I bet you can too.
Oh yeah, we're all
But-
great dancers.
Is it good? I could dance, but not hula. So,
I'd like to cut to the last part of what I was going to talk about.
Okay.
Music and memory.
Oh, important.
Important. I have some notes. I may have to refer to them. But back in maybe 20 years ago,
Okay.
a gentleman out on Long Island who was a technician at a senior center used to carry around his iPod. Remember these little things that came out before phones where you can put all your tunes on them and play them. And he put them on one of the very docile, he had his head on his tray, gentleman who hadn't talked in a while. And he put this on him with the earphones, put them on his ears, and he sat up. And his eyes became as big as plates.
Came
And
alive.
he started singing with the music.
Right.
That's great.
And later, I saw they did a television show on this. The name of the program that you can find on TV is, Music and Memory is the program. And the thing is Sound Within, I think it is, that you can go to and hear the whole program of how this started. It's now in thousands of places.
That is
And in a follow-up on that, I heard one of the doctors on television saying that it's interesting how Alzheimer's works. It affects, our mind reacts to a very few items in our sensory perception, hearing, eating, and drinking, and that type of thing. But music lights up, if you've ever seen how they test, lights up almost the whole brain.
How interesting.
Yes.
Charlie's an engineer.
well,
right?
I first fell in love with music when I was in 4th grade. And in those days, I had a very good memory. I would hear the songs once, and I would be able to sing it and remember the words.
That's a great
To
gift.
today, I still remember a lot of the tunes I learned back then, and I sing them. Not in the shower, when I'm walking.
And there's one other thing, a gentleman with Alzheimer's was in his care center, and he wandered over to the piano, and he had not spoken in a while. And he sat down and he started playing the piano of all the tunes he used to know.
Gosh.
And that program has become Music and Memory, and they have a band made up of Alzheimer's people who
Never
are
heard
in the
that
band.
before in my
Yes,
life.
it's
How
called
wonderful.
Music and Memory.
Those are things we're looking for, Phil,
Yep.
to tell people.
Yes, so that just brings back memories. It opens up
It does.
muscle memory, which you have.
Something you recorded
Going along.
many years ago, and
Yeah.
you never forgot, even though you have Alzheimer's.
Okay, so I think it's now time for you two guys to pick up your ukuleles,
Okay.
and we're going to take a little bit of time to rearrange the studio here,
Okay.
and then we're going to play some music.
We can't
Sounds
wait
good.
to
Yeah,
hear.
we've been looking
So-
forward to that.
Come on back, ladies and gentlemen, to your studios, to your televisions, and hum along and sing along with us. We'll be right back with you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen out there in radio land and TV land. We're from Saratoga, and we're the Hummers and Strummers, SCR, Hummers and Strummers. We play for fun, so we do make mistakes, and we don't do concerts. We just play for fun. And we like you to get the message that you can play also. These are not very hard to play. So sing along with us, have fun, and that's the end of the opening. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. sing, sing, sing. The next song, which will feature our kazoo section, is Octopus Garden by Ringo Starr. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. He'd let us in, knows where he's been. His octopus's garden in the shade. I asked my friends to come and see an octopus garden with me. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. We would be warm below the storm in a little hideaway beneath the waves, resting our heads on the seabed in an octopus's garden near a cave. We would sing and dance around because we know we can't be found. I'd like to see under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. We would sing and dance around because we know we can't be found. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. We would shout and swim about the coral that lies beneath the waves. Oh, what a joy for every girl and boy, knowing we're happy and we're safe. We would be so happy, you and me. No one to tell us what to do. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden with you. Octopus's garden with you. In an octopus's garden near you. That's our only Beatles song. Next song will be 5'2", 2 times through. That rhymes. intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5'2", eyes of blue, but oh, what those 5 feet can do. Has anybody seen my girl? Turn up hose, turn down hose. Yes, sir, what, sir, one of those. Has anybody seen my girl? Now if you run into 5'2", coming with pearls, diamond rings, all those things, you bet your life it isn't her. So could she love, could she do, could she do? Has anybody seen my gal? 5'2", eyes of blue, but oh, what those 5 feet can do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turn up nose, turn down nose, wonder, yes sir, wonder. Has anybody seen my gal? Now if you run into 5'2", covered with fur, diamond rings, all those things, you bet your life it isn't her. So could she love, could she coo, could she coo? Has anybody seen, has anybody seen, has anybody seen my gal? Thank you, audience. Hey, good looking one time through. 1, 2, 3, 4, say hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you wait, baby. We could find a new recipe. I got a hot pot for that $2 bill. All my spot right over the hill. Load up hop and dance and swing. If you find a hot pot, come along and singing, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about setting something up with me? I'm free and I'm ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? No more looking, I know I ain't joking. How's about keeping steady company? Wanna throw my big book over the fence, find one fun for 5 cents, keep it till it's covered with ink. But I'm writing your name on every page and singing, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up with me?
Hey, we're getting good.
We're getting better.
Warm it up.
A little Hawaiian song here, White Sandy Beach. I saw you in my dreams. We were walking hand in hand on the white sandy beach of Hawaii. We were playing in the sun. We were having Okay, keep on the sunny side. One, two, three, four. Keep on the sunny side. Always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side. It will help us every day. It will brighten our way if we keep on the sunny side of life. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. On the right and the sunny side too. Though we meet with the darkness and strife, the sunny side is always in view. So keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help every day. It will brighten our way. Keep on the sunny side of life. Though the storm and the furies rage today, crushing hope that we cherish so dear. The clouds and the storm will pass away, and the sun will shine bright and clear. So keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten our way if we keep on the sunny side of life. Let us greet with a song of song each day. Though the moments be cloudy or fair, let us trust in our Savior always. He'll keep us everyone in His care. So keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten our way if we keep on the sunny side of life. That's a rouser. Okay, next one is a Beatles song, 8 Days a Week. And the intro. One, two, three, four. Oh, I need your love, babe. Yes, you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe. Just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold Next time, moonshine.
Yeah. That's a good
One, two, three, four. Okay, oh, let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause got those deep river blues. Let it rain, let it start, let it rush and sweep along, 'cause I got them deep river blues. My old gal's a good old pal, and she looks like a waterfowl, and I get them deep river blues. Ain't no one will cry for me, and all the fish go on a spree when I get them deep river blues. Give me back my old boat, I'm gonna sail it if she'll float, 'cause I got them deep river blues. I'm going back to Muscle Shoals, time is there, I'm told, 'cause I got them deep river blues. If my boat sinks with me, I'll go down in history. Oh, I got them deep river blues. Ain't no say goodbye. If I sink, just let me die. 'Cause I got them deep river blues. Oh, let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Let it rain right on, let the rain sweep along, 'cause I got them deep river blues. So we're from Saratoga, and we're the Hummers and Strummers, and we have all kinds of other instruments and things to bang on, things to do. And we like to thank KCAT for having us. And we love music, and we ask you please support your local music store. They're usually private stores. They usually support our schools and everything. But most of all, go out that door tonight and have some fun. Thank you. Bye.